Here to give us their best bets for tonight's NBA playoff games, Wizard of Odds Kenny White and Sportsline senior analyst Larry Hartstein. Guys, Golden State a perfect 4-0 at home this postseason, and they're a 10-point favorite, total 223. Kenny, how should we approach this one?
Well, you got to be very careful here. Not sure if John Morant will play or not. Looks like with him being doubtful that he will not play, but you never know. This is the NBA playoffs, and we've seen guys come back before. I'm going to go under the total, though. I've been under in this series. Couldn't have been more wrong in Game 3. The Golden State shot 73% effective field goal percentage in that game. Outstanding defense. Now, if John Morant doesn't play this year, crunching those numbers, as you mentioned, Sherry, 20-5 without him. They played really well. Their offense got a tick better, actually 3 points per 100 possessions. But their defense improved 8 points. That defense went from 112 a game to 104. I expect a much better defensive performance tonight out of the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm going under the total, and this is getting to be interesting. These two teams don't like each other. Both series in the West are getting that way, so I think this will be very competitive tonight.
And Kenny, I totally agree with you that the Warriors are not going to shoot over 60%. Again, there's got to be some regression after that 142-point outburst. And you never like to lose a guy who has scored 115 points, talking about John Morant. But the numbers bear out that Memphis can compete without John Morant. They're better defensively. You get Dillon Brooks back. You see some regression in shooting from Golden State, maybe a little bit of a letdown from Golden State, knowing the guy that's given them all the trouble is off the court tonight. I'm going to take the 10 points with the Grizzlies, and I've even seen some 10.5s out there, but anything double digits or higher, I'm on Memphis.
Well, Memphis, they're going to be looking for someone else to be leading the way without, if he doesn't play, with Morant. So this postseason, Desmond Bane is averaging 19 points a night. Larry, you'd have to imagine without Ja, his numbers can only go up. Do you have Bane going over his point total of 18.5?
Yeah, it opened 17.5, quickly bet over. Totally agree with the move. The last 9 games that Desmond Bane played without John Morant, he had 20-plus in 7 of those games. In one of those games, he only played 22 minutes because it was a meaningless game at the end of the season. He scored 14 points in 22 minutes. It was a good sign for him, Game 3, even though they got destroyed. He went 4 of 7 from deep after starting the series 2 of 9 in the first 2 games. We all saw what he did against Minnesota in the previous round. He's going to have a green light tonight. Love him over the total.
Yeah, I could completely agree here, Larry, with that. You mentioned it, the Minnesota series. His median was 24 points a game versus Minnesota. Obviously, 2 different types of defenses, but this guy can really shoot. He's got a lot of confidence. And on the season, with John Morant on the court, median points per game, 17 a game. Without Ja, 21 points per game. I think that's what we're going to see Desmond Bane at in low 20s. So, yeah, easy over here.
Right on the other side, Steph Curry, he's the Warriors' leading scorer, putting up almost 27 per game. Kenny, his point total 26 in a hook. How does that number sit with you?
Yeah, I'm going over again. Steph Curry's just amazing scorer, and he's going to put points up. Even though I like the game under the total, there are going to be a bunch of other guys that do go under, but these two, I think, go over. The playoff median for Curry right now, 29. Maybe a little bit more difficult tonight with Dillon Brooks back, though. So we'll see. This could be a little closer than I think, but I'm going to go over here.
I'm going to lean under, Kenny. You mentioned Dillon Brooks back. He is a tenacious defender, and Steph Curry got 14 free throws last game. Of course, he made all 14 because that's what he does. I don't expect him to get to the line 14 times, and you have Klay Thompson, you have Poole, you have Wiggins, you have so many weapons. I'm going to lean under the total.
All right, Game 4 tipping off at 10 Eastern. Larry, what's your top prop for this game?
I'm going to look at Klay Thompson. This guy has been more efficient lately, and he's gone over 2.5 assists in 4 straight playoff games. He's had 4, 3, 3, and 3, and every time he passes the ball to Steph Curry, to Jordan Poole, to Andrew Wiggins, there's a chance for an assist. I think the number is sitting at 2.5, way too low for Klay Thompson. I'll go over 2.5.
I'm going to go Dillon Brooks under points tonight. He's coming back. 18.5 is the number. In the playoffs so far, median 11 points per game. I know he's going to get a couple more shot attempts tonight. He did average 2 more points per game without Ja on the court. But again, at 11 points, I think Golden State really will have their defensive attention. They want to shut down Dillon Brooks, I'm sure. So he's going to get a lot of attention tonight from the Warriors.
All right, Kenny and Larry, we appreciate it, guys. And let's get you a recap of their picks for this Western Conference game underway on a Monday night. We have Kenny taking the under 223, Larry taking 10 with the Grizzlies. Both in agreement here. Desmond Bane over that 18 and a hook, but split on Steph Curry going over under 26.5 points. Top prop for Kenny, Dylan Brooks under 18.5. Larry likes Klay Thompson over 2.5 assists.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.